rung on the ladder for them. They've been consistent ever since they got into the lower bracket. Spacestation are gonna have to find a way to break through that.
On the opposite side, Spacestation, when they are down, they really feel like they're not going to be out. Is that how they want to start this series? Absolutely not. But the pressure from Moist is at a boiling point.
Joyo has been absolutely nailing these double taps since this major started, and this is just one more to add to the collection. There he goes, he makes it look so easy.
And that has to feel a little bad for Space.
Trying to get the God pinch from the heavens didn't work out this time, but Moist, that's the kind of inventiveness that they can have. They can work every now and then, and Spacestation need to keep their eye on the avenues of play that they will be exploiting.
Two of them have zero boost right now as far as Spacestation are concerned. This is not how you get back in the first game, especially when you're conceding.
And they had a couple of chances, but this is just too much. Ryan's getting the first 50. He's got plenty of time, slips it right over the defender, and nobody from Spacestation ready for it. Hoping that challenge in the corner would have came out. They were still getting back into position.
Yeah, I mean, it's such good play from Moist Esports. So tempted to sit back and defend.
Plenty of time, slips it right over the defender, and nobody from Spacestation ready for it. Hoping that challenge in the corner would have came out. They were still getting back into position.
Yeah, I mean, it's such good play from Moist Esports. So tempted to sit back and defend, but this is the team that never fall into that trap. They keep on pushing, and time after time, it works out well for them.
Oh, Vatira, my goodness, how often does Moist do it? Right off the double tap again.
Off the kickoff as well. When Spacestation are down, they are being booted over and over again. Under a minute remaining, that's Moist with 3 goals. When this game looks so close, Spacestation, they kick off as well. When Spacestation are down, they are being booted over and over again. Under a minute remaining, that's Moist with 3 goals. When this game looks so close, Spacestation, they let off the gas by 5%, and Moist have put their pedal to the metal.
They definitely seem to have identified the backboard as a weakness for Spacestation. Have Moist, but one thing they don't have as a weakness is this kid, Daniel.
Nice win here off the kickoff for Spacestation. See Joyo trying to get the pinch, but read well by Daniel, and he got the favorable bounce off the ramp as well.
It was a good idea for Joyo, I think, to go for that pinch, but with Daniel coming off kickoff and going, finally finding its way into that blue half for about half a second, but then straight back into the orange side. Final 20 sees Arsenal alongside Daniel going for a miracle play. Rise will miss. Arsenal will go low, but just devastatingly wide.
So close right there, just to giving Spacestation half a chance. And wait a minute,
we go.
What's happened in the defense? Moist, only 1 goal up now.
Just a little bit of nonsense.
Just a little cheeky challenge here from Rettles. Actually avoided a bump, which forced him to jump early on the play, and that happened to put him in perfect position. Now 8 seconds left. This kickoff is everything for Spacestation.
Suddenly it gets very, very interesting. Win this kickoff, Joyo. He's highest red by Arsenal, but Joyo, a huge challenge in the air.
Popped up high. Rettles trying to keep it away. Push downfield. Arsenal not really in position, and Moist will take game 1.
Game 1 of what may well prove to
A couple of chances here for Moist, and nothing on the board.
Spacestation managing to avoid death yet again, and I don't think it's down to them. I think it's down to Moist not being able to score, but they're going for other one. Daniel!
It's been coming. It has been coming. Daniel has been threatening the magic in the last couple of minutes or so. Finally, oh, this is the opportunity that he finally sinks.
Oh my goodness, and over to the left, able to get it away from Moist. Car was turned just a little off. It was going to be hard for him to get back to that. And Rettles with that setup touch as well, just beating out that first defender off the back wall.
Incredibly late lead, and we're about to hear the countdown echo around as well.
Moist. Got Vatira. Joyo in the air. He missed the ball. Twice now. First, the miss. It's just those breakaways that they get. Really the only issue that they're having. They can figure out a way to break through that Spacestation line. Maybe they can start to open the scoring up, but Spacestation another clear.
Going long, it seems to be the aim of the game, and Rettles has got the target set on every single Moist player, along with the net.
Once again, Daniel at the heart of it, just putting this one onto the backboard in the perfect position. Joyo couldn't quite get that read, and then Rettles at the finish did what he had to be done.
Question mark looming over
Moist. Yeah, this is the team that's already been to 5 today. Goodness knows how far this one is going to go in this best of 7. They got the comms right. We know this is the team that can rise up from the ashes if they start to struggle. They'll be fine.
Nice bump on to Daniel. Moist trying to set it up. Oh, Rise just missing it. Maybe he had just a bit more boost, but it's still in the air. Vatira scores!
There's your man. Look at the pace from Joyo right here to set up Vatira. He's back in the game.
Rise managing to fake it away with the ball cleared from Rettles by Joyo, and the back right side behind Arsenal manages to receive that ball. Moist Esports drawing it up versus one of America's best.
A lot of times breaking that levy is just enough what you need to forget about all the whiffs, all the misses from the previous game, and right off the kickoff, Joyo sees it, and Rise delivers!
Did we or did we not back Joyo to come back to life? Look at this, just floating in the air, getting over the top of two of them, and then there's Rise for the easy finish.
Brilliant movement by Joyo, just to open it up, lure someone in, and then send it for the pass. You can be simple with them, but that is not always the best move.
Yeah, we've seen him do that many times to put Space Station right where they need to be. And it's pushed up high again. Rise got the redirect, and he puts it in!
Beautiful finish there from Rise, living up to his name. And just check out this finish, the beautiful pass there from Joyo. And Arsenal is just beaten all ends up.
Tapping it so deftly over the deep end. Nothing too crazy needed, just something that will outwit the man behind you. The 2-goal deficit now, the Space Station to chase. It becomes a scary deep end. Nothing too crazy needed, just something that will outwit the man behind you. The 2-goal deficit now, the Space Station to chase. It becomes a scary prospect going down. But Rettles with the open net by the hand of Arsenal. It will be one.
Just like in game one, 3-2 with 20-odd seconds left. And it's going to be nervy for Moist yet again.
Arsenal getting the first demo, opening up the back end of the net, and then bumping another player up into the backboard to take them out. Arsenal doing a lot of work to clear the path. Now, shot denied before it could even happen. Rettles, a little bit of space, and no more time. Here he comes in front.
No.
Rettles back in front. Still in the air. Daniel's there. Puts it up high. Where's Space Station? Got it in front, but Moist take the game.
There was a chance there.
Trying Rettles to just get in the brains of his opponent.
I love that about Rettles, the unpredictability to just stare down his opponent with absolute fearlessness. And this attack is still going from that moment.
There it is.
Demo comes in. Surely it's going to lead to a goal. And yes, it has.
The Destruction Derby will continue here on Utopia.
Again, Space Station, it's their bread and butter. If you can't beat them, delete them. Space Station finally getting a lead after a while, about, what, 8-9 minutes of gameplay?
Yeah, it's a big slog for Space Station.
See out of it. Rise also trying to push the issue in the corner. Moist starting to wrap around the Space Station defense. Can they constrict it? Can they get the tie? Vatira, the pass again denied. Space Station have a good read on those infield passes. It hasn't worked for Moist in this game. And an open net, a goal off the bar for Rettles.
Rettles did his best to go. You know, he's playing Crossbar Challenge, an old British classic. Daniel did so much work. If Rettles had missed this, would have been quite something, but he didn't. He managed to get it in.
Oh, I really felt like that was going to get missed, and I was kind of here for it. But I'm happy that Space Station managed to get it away.
You are that's a certain kind of evil.
I'm a cruel and evil man, and I purely want this chaos bracket to continue.
It's Rettles. Rettles can deal with it. He's got the ego he needs to get over that and score the next goal.
He was born in the chaos. It's fine. Boys, they want to bring a little bit more order to this series, though.
Oh, here comes Space Station. It's another open net and another goal. Rettles gives Space Station their third.
The game plan working to perfection for Space Station Gaming. Just defend with all your lives, and eventually you'll get a free goal.
That's 3. That's somewhat insurmountable. The speed and aggression at the end of Utopia sums up how that game went for its entirety. As it drops to the floor, off the backboard, Space Station level us up 2 games.
They have a team that no one likes to play, and based on that last game, Moist Esports weren't having too much fun.
Moist have been able to respond with each Space Station win. See if they can continue that here on Wasteland. Space Station, not feeling too much pressure getting an easy clear to start. Oh, actually, they got it in front. A shot, a goal!
Yeah. I was going to say first 30 seconds leads into opportunities, and Space Station, they get the first one, pinched wonderfully by Rettles, and then faked with the hook shot initially, going into the high shot above the keeper.
Arsenal taking his form from the end of last game style. Moist have to keep the comms up.
Rise tries to go for something special. Nearly secures it, but Rettles shutting that down. Joyo, the man with the goal participation, attempts to get another assistive medal. Rise again to shoot, and the assist from Daniel.
Rise, this is not a good shot, and they're the last player in net, no boost. You see him slow down and puts it on the back side, and that was going to bounce out off the post. Rise just off the mark, but it didn't matter. It was enough to get the goal.
Also, it wasn't Daniel.
Yeah, just about, but one misplaced pass lets Moist straight back in. That's brilliant play from Daniel, though. Can he get himself going again? Quieting down a little bit in the last couple of games, but he's so good when he has ball control. Arsenal continues his ball control. Can only take it out wide for now, keeping control of the ball.
No!
And letting in Daniel out of nothing.
He took Moist for a ride on this play. Hop right off of him. Look at that. Are you kidding me, Arsenal?
And the fact that Daniel was waiting and ready to strike from the genius of Arsenal, a mentor of his.
Trying to get that touch out, but in the air, another challenge. Keeps the ball hanging in front of the box. Moist, that one just off the ramp. Bounces high, another shot, another bar down and out. Space Station almost get a 2-goal lead.
How on earth did that one stay out? I don't know if it was red or if the ball just fell on him. And suddenly, the parting of Space Station, Moist get their equalizer.
Joyo making it happen all by himself. A perfect read and a perfect shot to put it as a tie game.
Matera was just there with the escort, but Moist, they do get...
Moist, all they need is one chance. And a nice carry here to prevent Moist from immediately getting the ball, but Vatira able to steal it away.
That was exceptionally clever from Daniel. He could have just boomed it into the ceiling, but he didn't need to. Waited and roll over the shoulder. And lets it smash the top left.
Time and again, when Moist need to ice up, Rise is the chilliest man on the field.
Beautiful finish there from Rise, and that overtime was pretty much the exact opposite of the last game, where it was Space Station who played that counter-attack style. In the overtime there, Space Station had all the pressure. And they're playing well as well. Space Station Gaming have had such brilliant moments as Rettles just beats Joe to the ball, all ends up. Arsenal has been hot in this series. Daniel got about 15 flip resets in about 4 seconds a few games ago. They have ways to damage Moist Esports, and I'm sure that's what Chrome will have been reminding them, but Rise on the other side gets a flip reset of his own. Rettles gets the save, and then Vatira puts Moist up in the game.
We mentioned Rise's ice at the end of games, but he is instrumental throughout. Vatira outspeeding yet again the quickest man on the pitch.
And once again, it was a counter-attack. Space Station Gaming started the game a bit better. Then there was Moist. One chance, boom, goal.
Space Station in front on the kickoff. Reynolds puts it up high. Space Station actually forced back to their own corner. Daniel getting harassed. Reynolds hoping he can delay, and Arsenal wins a big ball and gets a big goal!
Maybe Moist getting just a little bit carried away. Space Station Gaming doing a great job in punishing them. And what a pass that was from his own back wall from Rettles to Arsenal.
Going central with that when you know the third man is already pushed up will lead to a...
To come down upon him, he actually did really well just to force that one to roll up, so Joy can do something with it, but that something is only getting tackled by Rettles for now. But where's this ball going? It's floating long until Arsenal finds Rettles.
Going central yet again. Passing plays seem to be on the menu tonight, and they do! Assisted yet again by Space Station.
Moist are playing pinball with Space Station right off the corner, right off the player, right into the net.
Now that, my friend, is called a doink, and it was a beautiful one from Vatira. Moist regained deep in tournaments themselves as well since bringing in Daniel. They are used to this pressure, they are used to this experience, they're used to making these passes. Daniel, that one goes high. Who's following up? It's going to be Rettles, and Rettles gets the equalizer.
What's better than two defenders other than one incredibly confident American? Rettles charging down the duo, and yet the Space Station logo bursts into life.
Just half a game left on Neo Tokyo. Space Station respond again. They haven't been able to take a lead. Moist in...
The Space Station logo bursts into life.
Just half a game left on Neo Tokyo. Space Station respond again. They haven't been able to take a lead. Moist in front, but Space Station have a pass. Back over to Daniel. He sees Arsenal. He sees the net. Oh!
We had to hit that one with full power. Look at this. The goalkeeper Joker was in the perfect position. Arsenal didn't care. Look at that strike over Joyo.
He's like an expert bowman. It's like he's been shooting arrows for 30 years. That accuracy, that power is ridiculous.
They know how to defend a solo play, and that was a perfect example.
And Moist have had, Moist have this ball right now. Hang on a second. Puts it off the backboard, and a bouncer and a goal! Joyo makes it happen!
Vatira and Joyo, they were queuing up to put it away. All we needed was one of them to keep their composure. In the end, there he was. Joyo was there, bounces it over the top of Daniel. This game is going all the way. Maybe this series is going all the way too.
We draw it back up on Neo Tokyo. 3 goals apiece. 9.
The leading Moist players out. Joyo gets bumped, but he got the touch. Rise, harassing the back line, trying to keep Arsenal honest. Reynolds got the clear. Daniel gets the boot. Spacestation goal!
1 second earlier, Moist had gone for that exact play themselves, and Arsenal just dodged it. Down the other end, the air bump. Spacestation Gaming show how it's done to force Game 7.
You are not safe on the ground, you are not safe in the air, and you are not able to take down Spacestation Gaming without them going to the death of a series.
Daniel got another touch, tried to read that one, but not gonna get it. Arsenal holding down the midfield.
I feel like the way that Spacestation play as they almost get them onto the backboard is perfect for a Game 7 like this, because you're going to frustrate your opponents by getting these bumps and demos. It can be so horrible to play against, but so good Vatira. Reynolds gets a chunk of it, but the ball ends up in the back of the net.
At 50, getting straight down, and what a catch by Vatira. Put it right above the back wall, and Joyo, too much power for them to save.
Brilliant effort though from Reynolds, to be fair to him. Didn't count for anything in the end, but so close to getting that save. What happened in the end though?
Got the 50. The bounce, but not enough boost. He's got to let the ball go. Spacestation to settle this down. Moist getting so fast on that attack. Spacestation know it. They're just trying to keep Moist honest on these touches, not giving them too much space. Rise doesn't have the boost. Spacestation win another touch.
Spacestation are 2-7 in Game 7 this season! But none of that matters now with the late equalizer.
40 seconds remaining, and Spacestation, they pull it out the bag.
Oh man, 30. I'm underneath. Shot on target denied again. Spacestation hanging on to that ball. Vatira avoiding the bump. Spacestation again getting that clear, just getting it away from Moist.
That's a huge miss there. Daniel, can he get it over the Vatira? Yes, he can! Arsenal put Spacestation Gaming on the cusp of the top 4.
Reynolds becoming animated, returning to where he began, and on this big stage, they are sitting 9 seconds from success.
Can they do it? Oh no! Oh my goodness!
Returning to where he began, and on this big stage, they are sitting 9 seconds from success.
Can they do it? Oh no! Oh my goodness! A complete gap on the kickoff, and Moist have tied it up!
Turning this series around in a matter of seconds. The Spacestation fans going from jubilation and returning that to Moist.
How do you recover from that? Let's find out.
Kickoff again, the end of regulation. Is it Game 7 overtime?
It's almost in. Is anyone there from Moist? Again, no.
All Daniel did was just sit there. He knew that there was the potential for the 50. Here they come.
Oh, the
Joyo
50.
lost it. And the shot. Oh, goal! Boys are the coldest team in the tournament. They ice up again.
It had to be Rise. It's always Rise. How does he do this time and time again?
He's absolute zero cold.
Oh my goodness, Moist Esports. 9 seconds is deja vu in London.
There's no way that you can take down Moist.